guys, what's going on? It's Bikini Gamer here. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Well, at least as awesome as it can be because it is Monday after all. So I wanted to share a really kind of private story with you guys, and it has to do with catfish. Yes, I got catfished. Yeah, me, I know. Meh. But yes, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like you guys deserve to know, and I also want to help you guys in case this may or might happen to you, or if it has happened to you, and also because this is getting completely out of proportion. So yeah, I mean that's basically my main three reasons why I want to share it with you guys. And I'm just gonna be completely honest about everything that happened, and if you guys want to give me any advice or anything, then that's gonna be great because I might need it. So basically, I'm going to start. A few months ago, I got a message from this guy. His name is Ivan. He actually sent me this message from his gaming account, or he has like a gaming account, right? And he lives in Florida, and we started talking. He actually sent me a message. He was just like, "Hey, I watched all your videos. I think you're great or whatever, and I just wanted to see if you stream." And I told him like, "Hey, no, I don't stream." Or at that time, I wasn't streaming because I didn't have all this stuff that I needed to stream, and because I needed to invest money into it or whatever. And it still took me some time to start streaming or whatnot. So I told him like, "No, I'm not streaming, but what do you call it? But I will start streaming soon." And he would like the conversation just kind of kept going, and he kind of kept talking to me and talking to me, and I thought he was pretty cool. Plus, he kind of knew how to keep a conversation going. So eventually, after some time, I did start liking him, and I know he liked me back. So, and this guy, like I said, he lives in Florida, and he wanted to come see me, and I completely agree. I'm like, yeah, if I like you, you like me, whatever, then we can kind of meet and go from there. So during this time, he told me that he came from a good family. He had like 4 brothers or something, and that he was like the last one, and his parents adopted him or something, even though they're really close in age. So, but I never asked him about anything as far as like, if your parents had kids, why would they adopt you? I mean, I think it's a great thing for them to do. So, but I mean, at this point, I think everything's a lie. Like, he's just a liar. So, basically, what happened? After a few weeks after that, he told me that he had some kind of like heart issue, and that he needs to take medicine every day for his heart, and just stuff like that. Which, I mean, if people have health issues, then I understand. I don't have health issues, so I wouldn't completely like, from my perspective, I can't say like, oh yes, I completely relate to you. But I understood. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I would still accept him, for who he was, because I'm not gonna judge you. That's not your fault. If something is going on with you, like you can't help it. So after I think a month or something, or 2 months, so we had been talking, he was like, hey, like I wanted to come see you and actually meet in person. And I agreed. I told him like, hey, yeah, you should come. So this first time he was supposed to come, he apparently was in the hospital, and he had like not a heart attack, but he had to get a surgery or something. I don't know. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hold that against you. Like, if you couldn't come and meet me because of something that happened to you, because due to health related issues, I understand. I'm not gonna be a complete a-hole and be like, oh, I don't understand you, whatsoever. So the second time, I think like a few weeks passed by, and he was like, hey, I want to come see you again. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So we kind of had planned to hang out for that day or whatever. And I was hanging out with my friends that day, and I told him like, hey, I'm gonna have to go in a few hours, because I have to hang out with somebody. So guess what? He never came. What a surprise! But the reason why I also said that he was catfishing me is because everything seemed pretty sketchy. Like, he would send me pictures like randomly when we first met, and then I never really required him to send me pictures or anything, because if you tell me something, like, I kind of believe you. Like, why would you lie? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think that I guess in a way I'm naive, because I think that nobody, I'm not saying that nobody will lie to me, but I'll just believe what you say, because like I said, I have no reason to lie, so why would you? So some time went on, and I told him, like, after he didn't come that second time, I told him like, hey, I'm done. Like, if you're not gonna be a man of your word, and if you're not gonna keep your word as far as coming, then why am I gonna still pursue this and talk to you? Like, you're wasting my time. And one of the things I hate, like, out of all everything I hate, I think it's wasting time. Wasting your time is like something you can never get back, and your time is so valuable. So at least my time, I consider my time to be valuable. So I just didn't want to talk to this guy anymore. And some time passed by, and this guy is still trying to be in my life. So what's happening is that he keeps making this fake Instagram accounts, he has my picture, like my real picture, like my real face, obviously, and he's trying to leak it to like some accounts that may give me like promote me or give me a shout out on Instagram or whatnot. And I know he sent it to them. He sent it to a few accounts, and he keeps trying to leak my picture, I guess, to ruin the whole mask thing. And this is like honestly getting out of proportion because I guess he's really good with the internet, and he keeps making fake numbers through Google. You know how you can, how like, I guess I'm gonna say this, like, like if you watch a movie, there's like drug dealers and they switch phones all the time. I guess they call them burner phones. So I guess you can do that through Google. Like you can like change your number or something like that. But I don't know about it because I mean, why am I gonna do that? I don't have time to waste. I really don't. So he keeps doing that and kind of sending me messages like this message I got during Christmas. He's like, "Are you having fun during Christmas?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Who's this?" He never sent me back. He never texted me back. Then somebody will be like, "Hey, like gorgeous" or something, and I'm like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Your secret admirer." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Then they started getting progressively worse, where this like Ivan kept sending me this message saying, like, "Hey, like I jerk off to all your pictures." Yes, I know. And I want to like have sex with you, but not in that manner whatsoever. He was saying it completely different, where he was just kind of like, disrespecting me completely. And I was just like, oh my god, this guy is crazy and he has my number. Like, what do I do? So, some time has passed by, and I'm telling you, he keeps making fake Instagram accounts, fake accounts, and he has a Twitch, so every time I stream, he watches my stream. And he doesn't just he's like, "Hey, like acknowledge me, I'm here, like say hi to me," And I try to ignore it, as much as I can. I do want to talk to everybody and everything, but it's just getting out of proportion. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and start saying like what happened yesterday. So this is the worst thing that's kind of happened. Yesterday I was streaming. Yesterday was Sunday, and not a lot of people were watching. I think up to like 15 people were watching, but he also posted my number. And some of you guys were like, "Oh my god, is that your number? Like, I'm gonna call you, or can I call you, or whatever." And I don't think like that's something for you guys to have. Like, yeah, we can message on DM or anything. Like, that's cool. But I mean, I do work. I have a cell phone, so like my clients call me through the number. Like, it's just more for business, or whatever the case is. So he actually posted my number online, and you guys asked me like, "Oh my god, it's not your number," and I'm like, "No, it's not." And I'm sorry I lied, but it's just because I didn't want people calling me, like people that I wasn't sure who it was, and I just don't want to have that kind of issue. So this has really reached the maximum point, like where I just like, I'm so done. Like, this guy keeps trying to be in my life. It's like, dude, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to know anything about you. You're not even who you say you are. Why would I want to pursue anything with you? At the end of the day, I honestly think that he has like mental issues, and that he, like, I don't know how he has all this time to make all these fake accounts and just doing all this crazy stuff. It even gotten so bad that he made another Instagram account, surprise surprise, and he pretended to be his brother, or his own brother, and saying that his brother, Ivan, had died or whatever, and that he left me like $25 million. Like, come on, like, is this like a phone call I'm getting from Africa saying you have a cousin in Africa that left you all this money? Like, is this a scam? So I told this dude, I'm like, "Hey, I don't want anything to do with you or your money or your brother or anything. I will do anything to sign that money over to you, and I don't really care. I don't want to keep it. I don't want anything from you guys. You guys can keep it all." So that had been about 3 weeks ago. That his brother told me that he would send me some paperwork to my PO box, that something, I don't know, some paperwork for me to sign or something. And I'm like, "Okay, he's like, "But I also need to meet with you in person." And I'm like, "No, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna meet with you in person. You can fax or send everything to my lawyer, and he can handle everything from that point on. And anything, like, we don't need to meet. I can just sign everything over to you." And this guy, he's like, "Oh, I don't know." The point is that this guy, he was supposed to send this stuff to my PO box. So it's already been about 3 weeks, maybe a month or so, and I honestly haven't gone to my PO box because I haven't really given it to anybody, unless like it's like a company that wants to send me a shirt or something like that. So that's the only really reason I go to my PO box, and I know I haven't given it to anybody, so there's no reason to. And like I said, I'm not dumb, so I wasn't gonna go and waste my gas and put miles in my car for me to go check a PO box that had nothing inside. Surprise, surprise. So today, before making this video, I wanted to make sure that everything was alive, even though I already knew, but everything, I could confirm that everything was alive. So my friend advised me, they're like, hey, like, if you're gonna make this video about this dude, like, you should just go check your PO box and make sure, like, you know, you're not wrong. So guess what, guys? Surprise, surprise, there's nothing in the PO box. Like, what? I know, but seriously. So I checked my PO box, and like I said, there's nothing in it. And this guy, like I'm telling you, he's just trying to find every freaking way to get back into my life. And I'm just like, you're crazy. I would never be with you, like, ever. Like, I'm telling you. And I know he watches all of my videos, and like, he can't let go of me. It's really crazy, and it's getting kind of like in a way scary. Like, I mean, I know I'm safe at my house because I have a shotgun, and I'm like, dude, you come to my house, I'll shoot your brains out. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry to say it that way, but I mean, it's my safety over, you know, over his life that he's threatening me. So at this point, he's getting really obsessive, like I said. And now it sucks because I feel like, you know, I need to buy a handgun just to feel like I have some type of protection, because I feel like this dude is really good at the internet, and if he really wants to find out something, then he will. Or if you know, whatever he wants to do, he can kind of do, and it sucks. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I feel like I have really good friends, and I have, you know, my parents love me and everything. If I ever needed help, I know they would be there for me. But like I said, it's just getting really scary to the point where yesterday, you know, he put my number on blast, and that's really messed up. I'm like, and I know, like, this is gonna get progressively worse because it's already been a few months and he hasn't stopped. And, you know, sometimes you break up with somebody, and then, you know, you wait, you know, first you can be very vengeful and be like, she's crazy and she's this kind of person and blah, blah, blah. But then eventually you get over it and you move on. You know, if you've had those kind of people in your life where you are that kind of person, then you'll move on to the next person and maybe, you know, go and make their life miserable, you know, or not in that way, but you know what I mean. And this guy, I feel like he's not moving on, or maybe he is, but he still wants to be part of my life. He wants to be part of whatever I'm in, and it's just getting really creepy, like really creepy to the point where I've thought about deleting my channel and deleting everything. But I feel like as much as there's bad, I feel like I love the community I'm in, and I want to thank you guys for always supporting me and always being there for me in any way, in every way you guys can. Like, thank you so much. It means the world. And that's why I'm not, to be honest, at this point, it sucks very much that I have to change my number, because, like I said, I do hair, and a lot of clients, or whatever, have my number, so they'll text me or call me. But I'm gonna have to, you know, send everybody a message saying, hey, I have to change my number because this crazy guy is, like, trying to put me on blast. He's just crazy. So, I mean, and I think that would be the best way to kind of end this, like, for once and for all, because he won't have any way to contact me or send me dirty messages or anything like that. And, you know, I think that would be the best solution. And I want to talk to you guys about also, like, just be careful about who you talk to online, what you say online, you know, and all these people, like, I feel like they can pretend to be whoever they want to be, or they can mold themselves to be the person you want them to be. But in all reality, they're just fake. Like, this guy kept trying to make plans with me, like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna travel, we're gonna do that. But at the end of the day, it's like nothing came true, you know, and I hate that. And not because it didn't come true, but because it's like, what world are you living in? Like, this is not reality. Like, the world you're living in is fantasy. Is this like Sims to you or something? Like life isn't a game, you know? And it's just really creepy, because I think it's like, I don't know, I hope it doesn't get worse, like I said, because I totally am gonna press charges against this dude if he, like, shows up at my house. I'm not even fucking kidding. Excuse my language, but I'm not kidding, dude. I will press charges against you. And like I said, he watches all of my videos, he watches all of my streams. He's always, like, I know he follows me on Instagram with, like, another fake account. So like I said, guys, be really careful of who you talk to online. Like I said, anybody can pretend to be who they want to be. Anybody can just go and screenshot a picture on anybody's Instagram account or Facebook account and just pretend to be them. So be really careful. And like I said, I think this is my solution if I talk to anybody online again. Send me a picture with a fork on your face. Yes, I know, that's really dumb. Or Snapchat me all the time. I think that would be the best way. I think I just got my Snapchat, and I think if I would have had my Snapchat a long time ago, I would have found out this guy was pretty fake real quick. Like, super quick. So I think that's the best way, or at least some kind of way, to kind of prevent yourself from being in my situation, or at least what I can advise to you. And like I said, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, crazy stories, suggestions, or any kind of advice for me or anything, please comment below. Be sure to comment back. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at Bikini Gamer 99. And as always, game on. Ciao.